Bud.
Yeah,
Hi, Izzy.
Bud.
I've been into the corn cider.
But we're buds.
We are buds.
We're buds.
Yeah, how
We're
you doing
buds.
today?
Well, I'm getting a little tired of the dust.
The dust? Is it dust in the wind?
There's dust in the wind.
So you're going to
It's
rain?
blowing in the wind, and we got rain tomorrow.
Well,
Rain tomorrow.
my point is when we're going to have fall. We're going from like summer weather, we're going to blizzards.
Yeah,
Are we going to have some fall?
Are we going to have some fall?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's going from heat to cold.
Hello, and welcome to your old news update. This here's Izzy Fitz.
And I'm Bud Driscoll, I think.
Topping the headlines from yesteryear.
Well, we're going to go back 25 years to October 25th, 1985.
Seems like yesterday.
Almost. Some downtown shoppers learned Thursday a straight line is not the shortest distance between 2 points, especially when the route includes a detour to municipal court to pay a jaywalking fine.
Imagine that.
Downtown shoppers watched in dismay as some potential customers were collared by police officers for crossing Santa Fe without using crosswalks.
Blasphemy.
Assistant Police Chief Glenn Kokanowski.
That name's familiar.
I don't know. Does he work in like city somewhere? Maybe refuse collecting or something?
Got it. He married quite a lady named Vivian.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
she's nice.
Nice lady.
Well, anyway, this assistant police chief, Kokanowski, try to
something
spell
like
that,
Yeah.
said the jaywalking crackdown was prompted by complaints from motorists who said downtown pedestrians don't pay attention to what they're doing.
They can't even walk straight.
I know. Crack down on those.
That's
walkers.
right.
Crime in Salina.
October 29, 1935. Halloween seems to have begun already. Reports of objects being torn up or carried away, including boards, steps, and such things, are already coming in. Nothing serious in a way of damage so far has been reported, however.
Well, a lot of people must have not got treats because they're all tricky.
I wonder, I bet back in them days you moved the outhouse to Main Street.
I
That
bet
kind
so.
of stuff.
And jaywalk across to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to go back to 1910 now.
1910.
And this is not from the Salina Journal, but this is from the Abilene Reflector. You know, they even existed back then. Well, the Abilene Reflector says on October 27th, 1910, Dwight Eisenhower, this Abilene boy,
Some Abilene kids.
has been appointed by Senator Bristow to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, where he will enter on his course next winter if successful in examinations. Now, Mr. Eisenhower has many friends here, to whom his appointment will be welcome news. He is a graduate of Abilene High School, where he made a splendid record as a student. Now, those who know him well are confident he will pass with flying colors in the preliminary examination, which is to be held at Jefferson Barracks, Missouri in January.
I'll make a prediction.
What?
Bet he loses most of his hair.
I guess so, but I think, he's a smart kid. It sounds like he's got a future.
Yeah, sounds like might even grow up to be president.
Or be in the army at least.
Yeah. October 27, 1910. Henry Hahn, a son of Chaz Hahn, living near New Cambria, came here this morning with a wagon load of apples and sold them to the F.A. Maynard Fruit and Produce Company on East Ash. While the apples were being unloaded, a Union Pacific engine came along, and when near the fruit house, the engineer sounded the whistle. Bet he did it on purpose. The team became frightened. The team of horses became frightened and ran west on Ash. The rear wheels of the wagon came off as the team started, and the end gate being out, the apples were scattered across the street from 4th to 8th. At 8th, the team struck the new paving that is being laid, and one of the horses slipped and fell.
Oh, no.
The momentum and the strength of the other horses carried the wagon and the prostrate animal about 20 feet when everything came to a stop. Neither of the horses was injured, but the wagon was damaged considerably, and 15 bushels of apples were spilled. Apparently, all of the boys in town were there, and they certainly had a feast on apples.
And I bet they jaywalked to get there. I
bet you they did.
Well, Assistant Police Chief Kokanowski was there to say
That was before old Coco's time, though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. How old do you think he is?
I don't know. He's still got some hair.
Yeah, he does. More than Dwight Eisenhower.
Yeah. But
Okay. October 31st, 1910. We're still back in 1910. Marshal Toms and policeman Stonebreaker. They've been in the news a lot.
yes, they have.
They raided the residence of Adolph Martin on North 2nd Sunday afternoon and secured 3 bottles of 3 barrels, not 3 bottles.
3 barrels.
3 barrels of bottled beer from the basement of the house. The officers have had their eyes on Martin's place for some time, and they found out definitely that the goods had been stored there and confiscated it.
I wonder if they snuck a mug or two.
It's going to be some party at the police station.
Some party.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
You have a great weekend. Make sure not to jaywalk.
Nope.
And we'll see you yesterday.